342 pencils in 3 boxes A, B and C. Means A plus B plus C is 342. Then there's this relationship. 12 more pencils in A, 6 more pencils in B. So A is bigger than B, bigger than C. So if I were to draw the diagram out, I will have A being the biggest, B being the smaller one, and C being smallest. A, B, and C. So there's this method to solve this question called take away the difference. Then they will all become equal. Remember that? Cut away the tails. This is what we learned in average as well. So A is more than B by 12. And B is more than C. So it's about half of this size, okay? Maybe like this. Be more accurate with my drawing. Okay, so B is longer than C by 6. So in other words, I can put 6 here as well. Okay, A is longer than B by 12. B is longer than C by 6. So it means that A is longer than C by 18. And this whole thing add together is 342. Now, question, if I say I use algebra, right, where do you think I'll put X, so-called the algebra X? Where would I put X? Is it A, B, or C? Yeah. Okay. And so fight for the answer. Okay, Kashi, you agree? I see you nodding your head. Okay, I can put X as C because that would probably be the easiest quantity. Why? Because you add on B and then A. It's so model. That's why I say model drawing is a form of algebra. C will therefore be X. And then, or 1 unit or I can use unitary method, which, X is the common identity used in algebra. I can use U as well, since we are all familiar with unitary method, right? So C is 1 unit, okay? Also okay, up to you. Because this is not specified, you can decide. B is U plus 6, and then A will be U plus 18. Which means all of them will be 3U plus 18 plus 6. Yes, equals to 342. Which means that if I want to find 3 units, I just take away all these things. So 342 minus 18 minus 6 will be 24. 342 minus 24. So 1 unit is 106, that's correct. 106 by division. And then you want A, so A will be plus 18. Correct, 124, that's right. Okay, then the next one. In the figure below, AB and AD are equal. What does it tell you about the triangle ADB then? The statement AD equals to AB here. And that is also equals to, sorry, this one is a different color. Let me use a different color. Orange is that one, and this one use pink. I shall use pink for BD and CD. So BD and CD is this one. So I have the first one, the orange triangle will be what kind of triangle? Isosceles triangle, that's correct. So from this isosceles triangle, ABD with a given 130, I can find these two angles. Right? Okay, then here tells me, okay, then I find first one part by one part. So which one do I take? This one or this one? Both the same. So I will find the angle here. Because ultimately the angle that you are required to find is AED, which is this one here. So I will take this corner, which is angle ADB. That's 180 degrees minus 130 degrees divided by 2. So 50 divided by 2, 25 degrees. So here I have 25 degree. Then what property can I identify? I have another isosceles triangle here. Basically, I'm going to work backwards to find the red mark, the red angle. I notice where is it on. I notice that the red corner, the grey corner angle, yes, on the straight line, correct. They are on the straight line. So the last property that I will use to find this red angle will be angles on the straight line, right? Or like what Ryan said. So the last property should be ADE equals to 180 minus the grey minus the blue. Oh, I haven't found the blue one yet. Which in the question, the blue one says that it's an isosceles triangle, which I colored pink color here, these two sides. So for the blue color angle, the isosceles triangle look like that. This is 65, that means this is also 65. Correct. So the blue angle is angle BDC is 180 degrees minus 65 degrees minus 65 degrees, which is 180 degrees minus which is 50 degrees. Again, add them up one by one. Okay, that's 130. Okay, 50 degrees. So finally, I can find the red angle, which is minus 50. 130 minus 25 will be 105. Okay, right. Okay, we're done with the booklet 2. Was it okay? Anybody get all correct? Alright, okay. That's great. Okay, okay. Okay, so booklet 2, we are done with the booklet 2 of this week. Okay, let's put it aside. Yesterday we have the second set of level 2 speed problems, right? We have I haven't uploaded this yet, sorry. I got very busy yesterday. Okay, anyway, I'll be asking to collect this set, this level 2 set tomorrow. Is that okay? Anybody already finished the set? Okay. So today, when you go back home, I will be uploading this question 5. Okay, as well as yesterday's lesson video. So Ephraim, we can catch up on it, okay? So we have completed this level 2 set yesterday. Okay, with some of the questions. Question 5 is on YouTube, which I will upload later. And I'm looking at the optional set of level 3. Now, let me give this set up first. I would say this set is this set is optional. So, if you find that it's too challenging for you, you can consider not attempting. But I'll give you the support that you may need, and I will urge you to try, give it a try. Because even though they are the high-level questions, some of you might just find that these questions are more fun because of the story involved. Okay? Okay, this is the new set, the last final set of speed. With this, we are done with speed. Later on, we'll start at about 1 o'clock, 1:05. We'll start revising some of the knowledge that we have for the next chapter. Next chapter we are going to do is pie chart. So, but before we do pie chart, we will be revising some of the data, information collecting, representations that we have learned before, which I think coming to collecting data, you would have done a lot of that in science, correct? If you have done experiments, we have done science, they have a lot of bar graph, line graph, things like that, correct? So that's where we are going to go into revising at the end of this set. And then we'll call the revision, and then after that we're done for the day. Okay? And tomorrow we will do an activity on pie chart. Okay, ready. Now this question will be on YouTube. I will upload this afternoon. Up to you, optional. If you feel like you really don't want to challenge yourself, okay, I won't be hard on you, but I do encourage you because I took the time to record the videos. Okay? Now, I want to look at question 2. Why? Because it's a fun question. Yes. It's a fun question, and we did a similar question yesterday. Okay? It's similar, but the difficulty level is a bit different because there's more information that you need to infer here. It's not direct. So you look at it, it's like when you've got nothing to work with. So it's a higher level question because you really need to understand what's going on. Okay? So in this story here, we have a car and a bus. This is question 2, okay? Page 26. The final question we are going to touch on for speed. Now, here in this story, are they moving towards each other, away from each other, or in the same direction? Okay. So you have the two towns. I have town X, and then I have town Y. I'm going to write two versions of town X and town Y, okay? This is one version and this is another version. Why do you think I need to do this? That's correct. One's for the car and one's for the bus. Now, look at the story. Did they both complete their journeys? They did, right? The story says a car took 4 hours to travel from town X to town Y. So for the car, it's saying that he did travel the entire journey. And the entire journey was 4 hours. Okay, I'm going to write town wide on top so that it doesn't block. Okay, and the whole journey for the car is 4 hours. Okay, now the car starts here. The bus took 6 hours to travel from Y to X. So the bus is here. It goes in the opposite direction. Y to X. Now he also complete the whole journey. But the time he take is different. He took 6 hours to complete their journey. Both of them started at 11:30 a.m. Here, in other words, 1130 hours. 24 hours clock, 1130 hours or 11:30 a.m. Now, the thing is this: who is slower? The bus. It takes a much longer time to reach the destination. The car is faster. Now the question is, they say they will meet. Huh? They travel different speed, how come they will meet? So they meet where? Yes. Correct. They will meet somewhere in the middle. But don't know where. That's the problem. Did they tell you the speed? No. We have distance, speed, and time in our triangle. Distance, speed, and time. We have no. Do we have distance? Wait. Don't jump the gun. That means don't fast forward yet. Our friends are processing the question. Hold your thought first. You share it, okay? Now, do we have the distance here? Don't have. But what do we know about the distance for the car and for the bus? Is it the same? Huh? No, the distance. Is the distance the same? 4 hours. Mine is 4 hours. Wait. Look at the question. Don't be so quick to make conclusions. Okay, I'm only getting information from the question, nothing else. Okay? Car X to Y, 4 hours. Bus Y to X, 6 hours. Do we have the distance between X and Y? Don't have. But what do we know about for the car and the bus? The distance is the same. Okay, do we have their speed? You also don't have. But what do we know about the speed? The car is faster. Car is faster, the bus is slower. That's all. Okay. Now, this part about time, there's this duration, and then there's this part on start time. We have the start time, there's 1130 hours. The duration, right, for both. Wi-Fi. Yeah, no, that's a wrong question. My dear, this question was from yesterday. We did that question yesterday. Skylar, the question is here. Why did he fly here? Oh, the question flew here. This is question 2. Yeah, it's optional. Why don't you want to do it? It's something that you're capable of. Skylar, give it a try. You're looking at question 2. The first question is on YouTube. This one we did it yesterday. Yeah. My dear, this one was yesterday. Finished already. Today you go and check, okay? Okay? Never mind. It's okay, Skylar. Yesterday we finished this in class. Okay? With some blanks. Okay, I didn't write. Actually, I wrote the answer also. Okay, this is yesterday. Alright, I will upload the video for this afternoon. You go back and check. Okay? Yeah. Never mind. Move on first, Skylar. Skylar, move on first. We are on the level 3 set. Huh? That's the question already. Okay. So this one is on YouTube, okay? Now we are looking at this one back here. That's why I said, you see, why you got confused is because they are similar questions. And that is what I'm trying to tell you. This question is very similar to this. However, a bit different now. And this one, question 4, similar but kind of different. Two. Okay, wrong set is the other one. The last set of E. Okay, now back here we have the duration, we have the car's duration. The car is 4 hours and the bus is 6 hours. Okay, these are all the information we know. Okay? Huh? Then the start is at 11:30. No, they didn't meet at the start. The car started at X. Okay? Bus started at Y. They start from different points of the... One start from X, one start from Y. They start at the same time. 1130 hours. Okay? The car is faster. He finished his journey in 4 hours. The bus is slower. He finished his journey in 6 hours. But never say anything about their speed. So we have to understand ourselves that the car is faster. Okay? The second one, the distance never give us any number. But, huh? For? Very true. Correct. Yeah. So you're getting that. So, we don't have all those information, those numbers, but we can understand and infer. The distance is the same. So, like the very same question that I keep referring to, like this one here, the textbook here. Okay? The yellow one move here, the green one move here. And somehow you add them together. Okay? So, answer was right. We can use fraction. Correct. So let's say we talk about the car, right? The car is whole journey 4 hours. So if it's 1 hour, how much of the journey did he travel? Wait. Your friends are still here. Okay? Answer, I know you already got there. Very good. You can get to the answer. Maybe you can explain here. For the car, 1 hour is how much of the journey? Yes, 1/4 of the journey. If the whole journey is 4 hours, that means I can cut because it will be a constant speed. 1 hour you reach here, 1 hour you reach here, 1 hour you reach here, 1 hour you reach here. So in 1 hour's time, the car will make 1/4 of the journey. Now, for the bus, right, what happened to him? In 1 hour, 1/6 of the journey. You go this way, in 1 hour. So, for the bus, in 1 hour, you travel 1/6 of the journey. Then, we'll say that in the 1 hour, for the car plus the bus, together they will make 1/6 and 1/4 of the journey, which, and answer just says 5/12 of the journey. So in 1 hour, the car travel 1/4 of the whole journey. For the bus, in 1 hour, you'll travel 1/6 of the journey. Which means in 1 hour, both of them will travel 5/12 of the journey. So if 5/12 of the journey is 1 hour, what is 1/12 of the journey? don't tell me minute, I want fraction. What would you do? 5 units is 1 hour. So 1 unit is 1/5. 1 divided by 5, yes, correct. Answer, you are right. You can use it to minutes. Also can, 60 minutes. So he divide by 5, 12 minutes. Can, also can. Okay, then 12 of the journey, then? No, it's not 1 hour. 1/12 of the journey is 1/5 hour. Then 12 of the journey? 60 minutes is only 5/12 of the journey. 12 times 12. 144 minutes. That will be 2 hours and 24 minutes. That's correct. That means 12 over 5 hours, or 2 hours and 2/5 an hour. Okay, then we got the duration already. So we started at 11:30. 1 hour, 1230 hours. Another 1 hour. Okay, can. You can write it in 24-hour clock also can. It's 1:30 p.m. Then 24 minutes. Or 1:54 p.m. like answer say. So they will meet at 1:54 p.m. Okay. Is this okay? Can or not? So in that one, you find out in that 1 hour how much of the journey they will make. So they will make 5/12 of the journey in 1 hour. So if it's 12/12 the whole journey, how long will that be? It will be 2 and 2/5 hours, which is 144 minutes. Which is 2 hours and 24 minutes. With that, you can use the start time to get to the time they meet. They will meet at 1:54 p.m. or 1154 hours. Okay? Alright. Okay. It's quite a fun question actually, if you think about it. Yes, it can be quite hard to understand. That's why I say there's actually not a lot of information provided in the question. It's just this only. There's a lot of unknowns here. But if you truly find out what it means for them to be traveling, okay, work part by part, you can work out the method to solve the question. Okay. Can? Okay, then that's the last question I will talk about for speed. The other question, question 1, I call that optional. You can go back today and check out on YouTube for this particular question. Alright? Done? We can shelve speed and put it inside our bag. Okay, let's take out our textbook, please. Okay, now, here, for the chapter of speed, right? Now, before we go to... Wait. Can you just do this one thing, very important thing? You take out your textbook, right? And I told some of your parents as well that, you know, I know that some of your parents are eager to buy you assessment books or notebooks. Okay? I have urged most of your parents, if you need notes for revision, focus on the textbook, the last few pages. And I shared with you before, right? The green set. This green set is probably all you need to revise just the night before PSLE. If you can remember everything in this whole set, okay, it's like remembering all of what you have learned in primary 1 to 6. Okay? Now, can you find the component that says speed? Good. Okay. Have you found it? Now, what does it tell you about the chapter on speed? According to the notes here. Just this segment there. It's only this segment. Yeah, that is the most important part that you must memorize and remember. So yes, my dear children, boys and girls, if a question comes up for speed, strive to get the answer. The difficult part about speed is usually the story. Like just now, how to make sense of the question. Okay? So draw out the travel journey and then you'll get it already. Is that okay? Okay, now the rest of the time we'll be revising on data and collection of information. In your notes sheet, can you find the portion that says data analysis? Data analysis. Found it? Okay, very good. Then you would have realized as well, you flip the set now. Which chapter or which component seems to be the biggest? The biggest material. Just now we see speed, speed only this small segment, right? Of the whole notes. Okay? Speed was just this part of the paper, the note sheet, not a very big part. So if the speed comes out in the exam, it won't be a very big part. Okay? So the really try to strive to understand the story, then can solve. Okay? Memorize the formula, that's about it. Which chapter seems like the biggest part? 2-3 pages still haven't finished. Fraction. What else? Is it fraction? So many pages. Okay, what else? Also a lot of pages. Huh? Area and geometry. Can you see area and volume? Measurement chapter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then geometry. 1, 2, 3. This shows that these components are heavy in your PSLE exam. And of course, not to forget the biggest fraction. Which one is the easiest then? Out of this entire topic, which do you think is probably the easiest topic? Is it speed? Actually, I think it's whole number. You look at the first page. You tell me these things you can do. Cannot. This for P6, I would say that you should immediately find this easy. If you find this difficult, then really you need to put in more time to practice these basics. This is really the basic of things. Okay? Okay, that's it. Let's take a look at what are we about to learn for data analysis. Does this look familiar? Anybody never see bar graph before? Have already. Line graph? See before? When do you start learning line graph? Huh? Science. Primary? Primary 2 where got science? Huh? Primary 3 and 4. Yes, you may, Ryan. Okay? And then the one is pie chart. What does this look like? I mean, yeah, it says pie chart. But this circle thing look like fraction this. Correct now? Yes. Okay, so let's quickly go into the revision part for data analysis. We are going to look at page 52, 53. Can you spend 5 minutes checking out the questions on page 52 and page 53? Just these 2 pages. All the answers are provided for the questions that are stated. So I need you to just read them now. Page 52 and 53. Okay? Skylar, come help to give this up. Oh, by the way, children, I want to collect booklet 1 tomorrow. Is that okay? Thank you. That is it. You have done some annotations. So may I know who annotated on the paper already, your textbook? Then you did not achieve what Miss Lee said. Let's do the annotations. The table shows the amount of money that Mr. Lee collected from selling different types of footwear in a month. This is the types of footwear. This is the amount of money collected. Let's look at the 4 statements here. Can you please identify the maths related terms? A. Summer. Sorry? You were not listening. My question is, let's look at the 4 statements here and pick up what are the maths related words. With A, thank you. Jared, I heard you just now. Thank you. Shani, B. Sorry? What's the match related item from statement B? Is collected the important word here? What will it be? 450 from what? The books. Thank you. Yes, Ryan? My dear, Ryan, you just read out the whole sentence. I'm not going to underline the whole sentence. Can you tell me more specifically what is something that you will highlight and important? Thank you, Giselle. Thank you, Ryan. Twice the amount. This is the most important term, and not just twice the amount. What other words are important? The sneakers as well as the flip-flops. Why do I want to circle sneakers and flip-flops? Yes. Yes, that's right, because it's showing the relationship of the sneakers versus the flip-flop. It's a comparison between the sneakers and the flip-flop. And then the last one, D. The total amount. Okay, that's how we read a word problem. We do not read with our eyes only, we read with our minds and our hands and our pens. So we are annotating as we read. Who in the room highlighted all the words? Thank you. Can you tell us next on the next page? Here, you read the question on the sandwich earlier on, 5 minutes earlier. For question A, what is the answer 132 referring to? Sorry? All the sandwiches. Thank you. P11, I hear you too. What is cheese answering? What's the question B about? Why is the answer cheese? It's looking for the relationship of cheese, between cheese and who? The egg. And that relationship is 1/3. Cheese is 1/3 of egg sandwich, the amount being sold. The last one here, $198. Is this a number that can be identified from the bar graph? Adrian? Question C. The answer wrote there, $198. Is this a number that can be identified from the bar graph directly? Yeah, it's not direct. Yes? No. Then how do you get $198? It's not in the bar graph. Then how? Where did it come from? Sorry? It comes from the question. Of course, come from the question. What about the question? Okay, some of you are answering, mumbling or answering out loud, or you are thinking. As long as you are urging yourself to answer what I'm asking here, that's a good start. Please attempt to think. Yes, so the question was, how much money if each sandwich was sold for $1.50? So what operation will we be choosing here, Firas? Thank you very much. Yelena? Firas, what about you? Here says each sandwich is $1.50. How is it associated with $198? And then what do you do with that? Is it plus, minus, times, or divide? Times. Thank you very much. Okay, the last one. The last one is on the line graph. Okay? Tell me, for question A, is this a number that can find directly from the graph? Yes? Okay. Where is it? Mark and cross X on that point. Is it here? Yes. That's right. That's good. The second one, B. Can I find the answer directly from the graph again? Yes and no. Because it says 7 and 8, but there's this term called decrease. Okay? So what are the two numbers that will be subtracting? 7 p.m. here, 140 minus 60, that's correct. And that's where you get the 80. Is that okay? Okay, happy? Then, here says, go to workbook, page 63 to 66. Is it a lot of pages? 63 to 66? You just recall. Can do? Okay? Okay, that's it. Anybody not clear about your homework? Anybody not clear about your homework? Okay, right? Number one, check your YouTube for the optional high-level question for C. Number two, 63 to 66. Okay? Okay, bye-bye.